and today I'm going to be creating a character using 5 random prompts. And the prompts I have with the circle down on the screen, and these are the same prompts that I used in my last video, and I will leave that in the iCard for you to check out if you want. But I'm just having a random number generator off to the side, and it generates random numbers, and then I just write down those numbers at the top of my sketchbook, then write what those numbers are according to the wheel, and then I immediately get started with creating the character. But before we get started on that really quick, I won't be able to create videos as often from September onward. Usually I'm able to create like 2 videos a week, usually. But from September onward, it would probably be like once a week or once every other week. So just wanted to point that out. I'm still creating videos from September onward, it's just not as often. But with that out of the way, let's get started, shall we? So the prompts that I have are 4, 6, 23, 15, and 3. And those were superpower, cloud, lost, royal, and music. Now, these were some really cool prompts, like almost all of them are adjectives except superpower, and this was really fun for applying to a character. So, this is Oliver Waterworld. He has been complimented on his cloud-like hair multiple times throughout his life, and part of the reason why his hair is so cloud-like is because he is a sheep shapeshifter. And the cool thing about shapeshifters is that they have a birthmark that would show like what animal they shapeshift into. And so he has a sheep birthmark on his neck, which he hides from time to time with either like a turtleneck or a hoodie, something like that. And the only time that he ever really needs to hide it, because, it's a birthmark, nobody really cares, but the only time where he really hides it is when he goes to Earth to visit his relatives. And the thing about Earth is that it has this, superstition about it, is that, no one there uses magic, no one there likes magic, just, don't go there if you use magic. And so, a lot of the things that are cool about Earth don't really get diffused anywhere else. So, his relatives get him, super into, music and concerts and all this cool stuff about Earth that just haven't really been spread to other places. So, yeah, they got him into music, and he doesn't just listen to it on Earth, right, when he just visits his relatives. No, he just listens to it a lot, and so, a lot of people on his Royal Guard group, because he's part of the Royal Guard for a kingdom, that it just kind of got him a reputation of being, this guy who listens to music a lot. And there's another part of his reputation that this kind of diffused to also. So, this guy has a superpower, right? It's not necessarily an actual superpower. This guy could use, magic. Oliver has, by blood, he is able to use water magic. That's part of why his family has the last name Waterworld. But, no, he didn't become known for that or for being a sheep shapeshifter. I mean, shapeshifters are an entire species, and a lot of people can use water magic because it's one of the most common magics out there, like plant and rock magic. But, no, he got known for the music guy, and also being the lost guy, because his superpower is getting lost all the time. So, it's kind of become a superpower not just for, being annoyingly lost to the point where it's become a joke, but to be lost and then have something good happen because of it, or at least usually. It's probably a 75% chance that something good's gonna happen. So, yeah. He might get lost and then find some buried treasure somewhere. He might get lost and then help someone and then turns out they're a really powerful person who he had just sided with. Or, he got lost for 20 minutes but then got to where they needed to go in way quicker time. Something like that. So, yeah, he kind of has been known to be the lost guy, but sort of in a cool way. It's kind of, complicated in a way. So, yeah, he kind of got that reputation. So, I guess, in a way, it's kind of good. He shows up to where he needs to be, 5 minutes late, but then he, just has a bunch of treasure in his arms or something. So, yeah, most of the group knows that. So, sometimes it gets blamed on stuff. Some say he just has, really good luck. Some blame it on the music. Some just, don't care at that point because, like, we already know he has this weird luck of getting lost, so why should we try to, like, figure out why? So, yeah. In his Royal Guard group, he's pretty much that one guy who gets lost all the time. And so, he kind of turned into an inside joke a little bit. In a cool way. So, yeah. Oliver is just that kind of guy. But then, something else happens in his life. Not just getting lost or listening to cool music. There's also something else. And that when his squad got a notification for what they were going to do next, he got a little nervous. Because they need to escort the prince to this other kingdom to basically just try to negotiate, like, themselves out of this war. And yeah, there's this war that's been going on. There are multiple different kingdoms, and it's kind of gotten a little out of hand, I guess. Like, it's really hard for almost every kingdom involved. And the kingdom that they're negotiating with has a reputation, or at least the princess of this kingdom has a big reputation. Her name is Marie, and she is quite well known on the battlefields for being extremely strong and extremely tough, and has mastered her plant elemental magic really quickly for someone her age. She is around the same age as Oliver, so he's like, oh geez, in the time I've been goofing around, this girl already mastered magic. So he's trying to pump himself up and try to, like, sort of gain more confidence, because with his luck, he knows that he's probably going to run into her at some point. Like, you know, like, it's just his luck with this sort of thing. So he's just trying to be like, okay, I can do this. If I meet Marie somehow, even though she's usually on the battlefield, I can do this. So yeah, he's just trying to pump himself up for what's going to happen next, because everyone knows that something's probably going to happen with Oliver on the squadron of people who are going to help escort the prince to help negotiate things. So he's just trying to help pump himself up for everything that is going to come. But yeah, if you guys like this video, please be sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons. That would be greatly appreciated. And with that, I hope you all have a magnificent day, and I will see you all later.